New property, 2.5 acres, Shasta County, California. This is off grid. It adjoins BLM land. And in this video, I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you a few photos of the area. Our photographer did not make it out there. I will discuss access, other FAQs like utilities, zoning, and development, and just go over what I see on maps and how to use some GPS coordinates. So just want to show a few photos, giving you an idea of the area. Just because our photographer did not make it out to the property. To access properties like this, or at least look into access, you're going to want to start with GPS coordinates. There's going to be no address. And giving you an idea of where this property is located. We're west of Redding and I-5 here. Nearby Platina. And we're not too far off Highway 36. So when I'm zooming in here, I see a lot of like dirt roads maybe off this. So that's a good sign. You can even see them on Google Maps just to the south of the property. You can see some up here. I mean, this is actually BLM land, and I'll get to a GIS map in a minute to show you that. So again, 2.5 acres, Shasta County, California, showing you an overview bird's eye of where we're at. Here's Shasta County's map. You can go online and type in the parcel ID and get on their map. You can use different layers, look at topography and rivers, streams, things like that. You can look at ownership, who owns the adjoining properties by clicking on them. So zooming in, we can see our property, this little 2.5 acre, White Rock Road. Logically, you'd think something right off White Rock Road would get you there. If not, maybe it's coming south and back up north. What you're looking for, I see, 2 tracks and meandering dirt roads back there. This is the parcel I want to show you that is BLM lands. It's 385 acres, and this does have dirt roads and access possibilities. So you can see roads in here. Do they make it all the way to our property? That's TBD. I've seen some other maps that show a little bit more clearly that it might. So this is our property down here. So we are adjacent to this large chunk of BLM lands. I can check what these property owners are better on a different GIS map I have. So this is off Shields Road. This must maybe a utilities easement there is what I'm thinking. So again, this is Shasta County's GIS system that we're looking at. Now, I have another program up here. This is First American, I should say. This is showing a road to the south of it, right off Whitrock. Is it something you can shoot up north with? There are some easements described on the deed. I mean, that's something I would consult with a professional about. I don't know. That's probably an area I'm going to stay away from on this property. It's definitely a gray area. Here's a really logical road. So this is that 385 acre parcel that is BLM or U.S. forest lands. And this is probably your best bet at access for now. Onto this 2.5 acre. And let's see, I think this is probably private ownership, this 80 acre. Are there easements? You could look through some old deeds. You could look into, yep, so that is a private owner to the north of that. So again, that's BLM lands. Last thing I want to do is we offer a Google Earth file. This should be pretty helpful for most people. You click it on our website, it opens up that page and it brings you here. I'm already here. I'm going to show this. You're looking at terrain, right? Let's say this is a BLM land. Let's get parcel lines going here. So we see where we're at, how that connects. Here's that road to the north of the BLM land. Let's say you took this route and you wanted to hike down, or you could even blaze through with some ATVs, or I don't know, maybe there's a 2-track that exists right now. There's a ruler on Google Earth you can use up top here, and we can go boom, 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 boom. See how far down that goes. That's about 700 yards, bringing you down there. We could do this angle about 700. Yep, that's what I'm trying to show you there. So um, natural features, how do I know I'm there? You know, you're going to be using those GPS coordinates. This is a little peak maybe. That's something that indicates that you're there. But yeah, otherwise it's like a pretty forested property. And here's a little bit of a gully there. This road's not too far. Let's say you can make it through there. I don't know what it's like, you know, physically when you get out there. That's about 200 yards as a crow flies. So that's something to look into. Other access routes, maybe this coming down south, you know, gets you over there from that angle. Maybe come down south and looking at just running along this edge of the BLM land to the property, that could get you there too. So again, access is something I'm probably staying away from on this property. Something for, you know, buyers' due diligence to do on their own. We have it priced with that in mind. We'll try and learn more as time goes on, get some feedback from people, but that's what I have for you on this property. It's 2.5 acres. Obviously, we're looking at something off grid. There's no utilities there. You'd have to install a well and septic. Have any questions about zoning? It is unclassified. It's you. I'll link what you can do for zoning inside the listing details on our website here. Again, 2.5 acres, Shasta County, California. Something worth a look. Give us a call if you have questions at Wilco Land. My name is Miles. I'm checking out for today.